I used to work for a company that made closures, i.e., lids for bottles, etc. Their most popular type of closure was the volcano type that is used for squeezy sauce bottles. This is the type where you twist the outside to open it, squeeze the sauce from the pointy bit of the closure and onto your hot dog. Incidentally, the type that opens and closes like a sphincter like on the bottle of squeezy honey bottles is called a cat's bum closure. You know when you get the bottle back from the shop and you first have to unscrew the lid to peel off the paper foil thing and then put the lid back on? That piece of paper actually starts life in the lid and is bonded to the plastic bottle with heat when the lid is first screwed on. But you have to use the right paper for each type of plastic bottle, so the rolls of the paper in the factory were very clearly labeled. Except for one. One day, the machine ran out of the big paper roll, so an employee picked the one without the label. It looked the same and was in the right place, so the paper roll was put in the machine. The lids were manufactured, were sent to Master Foods, were assembled into thousands of tomato sauce bottles, which were packed into trucks and sent to supermarkets. When the trucks arrived at their destinations, some of the sauce bottles were found to be leaking badly as they were unpacked, and this was found to be caused by the wrong paper type. Apologies were issued, trucks were cleaned, everything was returned to sender, and a big recall process began, along with liquidated damages. It cost a lot of money. At the factory there were meetings, notices were put up about correct procedures, processes were revised, people were retrained. Obviously the paper roll was removed from the machine and the correct roll was inserted. Production resumed. A week later the machine ran out again. Another employee went to the storeroom and found the unlabeled paper roll back where it had first started and put it back into the machine. Needless to say, the exact thing happened all over again, and as before, the problem was not noticed until the bottles arrived at the supermarket. I had the privilege of being in the previously civilized room when the production manager and a few other important people were told, "Holy crap." Amidst all of the shouting, the production manager screamed something along the lines of, "What the frick is wrong here? How the frick are they so fricking stupid that they make such a huge frick up and learn fricking nothing from it?" Then he literally lifted his leg and let rip one of the loudest farts I have ever heard and left the room. I kid you not. This was a businessman in a nice grey suit, and I had never heard anyone break wind at that company in the 6 months I had worked there. Rage fart.